This is your announcer, Shannon Saint Mainframe, welcoming you to our IP Livecast. It seems like Gen Z keeps updating their vocabulary. I am updating my dictionary to include all the modern terminology of looks maxing, foids, moids, and frame mogging. Robert, are these actual words or just new ways to say Samway? Our IP Livecast starts now.
We are looks maxing. We are frame mogging. We are RIPL Livecast. Welcome to the show. It's February 21st, 2026. We're back after a bit of a hiatus, but we're here to bring you some fun, some love, some hate. It's Rob here with Sid and Darinsky, and we're hanging out. And Sid, you're back from Europe. They let you back in the country.
Yeah, somehow.
You went to Amsterdam for a little bit.
I tricked them. They let me back. Amsterdam didn't want me either. It's fine.
How do you know? How do you know they didn't want you? You don't leave the house. You don't go anywhere. Like you stay in
Well, in Amsterdam, I was out and about.
Oh, okay.
And nobody expressed any interest in me sticking around.
Well, that doesn't mean they don't want you. It could just be indifference, you know.
All right, that's fair. I'll settle for indifference.
Trying to pump you up here.
How did it feel opening the door and seeing your couch after a few days?
It felt right. It felt right. It was a very short trip. It barely felt like I was gone.
It was like the love theme from Gone with the Wind played when you saw when the couch saw you, and vice versa.
We ran into each other's arms. It was very sweet.
How long were you gone?
I flew out on Tuesday night. I got back on Sunday night.
Okay, so
not
4 days,
very long.
basically.
And it's like an all-day thing, so I really my trip didn't really start until Wednesday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
I needed to sleep. I couldn't really sleep on the flight, even though my lovely wife used her JetBlue points to get me basically first class. And they have the
you sat in the front with the
mint
lowered...
section where you could fully
section.
recline and stuff, but I was not able. I'm a very light sleeper. I was not able to sleep at all.
How long of a flight is that?
Well, it was two legs. The first leg was from New York to Boston, which is like an hour. And then from Boston to Amsterdam was like 7-ish hours. And it's overnight, so you're supposed to sleep. So then when you get to Amsterdam, you're ready to go. Mm-hmm. But there's an older Asian man in the seat behind me. He was snoring very loud. And I'm such a light sleeper that putting earplugs in would be too distracting for me to actually sleep. I'd feel weird. So it was a losing battle.
Oh, already miserable. 2 minutes into the trip.
Yeah, over-the-ear headphones, I find, are clutch for
But
airplanes.
Just putting something on my head that isn't normally there would feel so weird that I would not be able to fall asleep.
Rob, any
and
solution?
I'm a side sleeper. Sleeper. So the headphone, I'd be laying on the fucking headphone. It would hurt.
Any solution you offer, Rob, will be rejected. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can I recommend sleeping on your back? It changed my life.
I try sometimes. It doesn't work. I just can't. I'm not used to it.
I plowed through it one time, when I was married, when I first moved in with my ex-wife. She was like, "You gotta lay on your back. It's like a game changer," you know? And I was like, okay. And I was miserable the first 2 weeks. I can't fucking do this. I can't do it.
And then I kept on?
I plowed through it, and now I sleep like a fucking baby most of the time.
Maybe I need to try that.
From Nishant saying he's going to India for an 8-day trip.
Oh.
First of all, Nishant, safe travels. Second of all, Darren, you had a local trip to India recently. You wanted to talk about.
I went with a couple of my classmates to get Indian food. And there's this it's like a hole in the wall. And it's called Indian Grill Wrap and Go. And it's just a few tables, but it's 5-star food. It's incredible. So we get there, we take a cab from the school, and we get there, and there's no one there. It's empty. There's not even a waiter or
What time of day was this?
8 p.m.-ish.
Okay. Weird.
I know. And it's it's one of those places that subsists on 90% delivery, I would assume. But they were not at all ready for in-person patrons. So the guy finally runs out. He hears some commotion out there, and he runs out, and he's like, "No. I'm like, what do you mean no? Like we can He's like, let me check. He goes in the bag, he comes back, no. Like didn't speak much English. The other times I've been there, I go there sometimes, like I have a 3-hour gap from work, so from school between classes. So I go down there and I eat. It's a different guy, so sweet, nice, talkative, asked me how I'm doing. Guess that guy was off that day because this guy was like a real fucking like prick. And so we just left and we just Googled the next place, which was down the block. Sure, let's go there. We went there. Food was pretty good. But when I got home, instant nausea and diarrhea, like projectile vomiting, like all the food came up over the course of like 18 hours.
Oof.
And it was like intact. It was like
What
not
did you
even
get?
digested.
What did you order?
I got lamb korma
Okay.
and a butter naan and like a little bit of a lamb seek kebab.
Okay.
Normal shit. But here's the twist. We were just talking about shit loudly. It was just us in there too, in this other place, and we were just bullshitting around. And my bar mitzvah came up, and I started talking. I started like reciting my haftarah, and it was like kind of cracking them up. And then it occurred to me, like, am I being paranoid, or maybe like somebody's anti-Semitic because they got the exact same thing as the person next to me, and she did not.
She had lamb korma as well, because I was thinking maybe like the sauce was curdled or something. No,
she was fine, or maybe she just has a stronger. But I'm just saying, it's a trend to blame anti-Semitism on everything.
This is the first time it's real.
Yeah, maybe this is it. This is it. I'm finally experiencing the anti-Semitism.
You needed that lady who was also eating the korma to put a blue Post-it on your back to protect you.
You need to call the ADL immediately. Have them deal with this restaurant.
I'm considering it.
But wait, so you did the Haftorah stuff before the food came out?
Like the appetizers were out, but the entrees were not out.
And the appetizer, that's where you had the kebab?
Yes. But
did you eat anything after Indian or before that might have caused the sickness, maybe?
I had 7th Street Burger, but that was at like noon. And let me tell you,
completely fine.
When I threw up, it was purely unaffected by my digestive process. It was like a bowl of lamb korma in the toilet. It was literally all the lamb pieces and the orange color and the almond flakes were visible. Like everything, like not a bit. It was untouched by my GI tract whatsoever.
Wow. So it was just like an instant rejection.
Yeah. It just sat there. It just sat there. I was fighting it like I was trying to shit it out. You ever get that when you're like, when you have to shit, but you also get nauseous? And like it's going to come out one end or the other. And once you shit, you stop being nauseous. Like I do get that sometimes.
Rob looks so like apprehensive of this entire conversation.
We've talked about so much stuff on this show that's disgusting.
I'm not like, I'm not ready to log off or anything.
But. Oh, so you just don't like recognize what I'm saying is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I get that. I think it has to. I have like a very mild case of irritable bowel syndrome. Like that's a thing in irritable bowel syndrome. Like I don't have all the terrible things of IBS, but I do get that.
Well, IBS itself is anti-Semitic, so maybe that's just it.
Okay.
That's BDS.
BDS.
Well, I think both.
That's really interesting. No, when I have to puke, I basically know it. I know like I'm about to puke, and it's like my nose gets stuffy. I have to like breathe like really like long breaths, and like the only thing that could really stop it, I feel, is if I drink some water, and even that I might just come right back out. But I've never had that thing where like, if I just take a shit, I won't puke.
I've successfully on many occasions staved off puking by shitting. But this time I tapped out. I was like, I'm gonna puke. And I just wiped my ass, washed my hands, turned around.
Not pleasant. Not pleasant puking.
Is this going to turn you off from having lamb korma again?
I don't even like lamb. That's the other thing. Like I don't hate it.
You don't eat red meat.
They didn't. Well, I used my red meat card. I eat red meat twice a month. So I went to this restaurant ready to eat goat, which I love, and they didn't have goat. The other place has goat. This new place didn't have goat, so I was like,
next closest thing.
I got to use my red meat card. Yeah.
God damn.
Dusty asked 3D puke like the guy from Vietnam this week. Oh, we should
what
get
is
some
that?
footage.
What's this?
The politician, the elderly politician.
Oh, yeah. No, mine was way worse in terms of volume, I think.
His looked like it was mostly liquid.
Yeah.
Darren's describing
Yeah,
chunks.
and it looked very controlled, I think.
Chunks, literal chunks. It was like literally a bowl of lamb korma. A serving platter.
I'm not a korma guy to begin with, but this just the story alone is turning me off from trying it again.
Sorry. Well, I could have puked anything. It's not the korma's fault.
Well, but that's what it happened to be. So, guilt by association.
Nishan says they're going to try some authentic biryani. What's that?
Yeah. Biryani's like a rice dish with.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
seasonings.
Oh my God, I love that rice. I take it back. I know what it is.
Very good. I prefer just having a nice, jasmati, plain white rice, and let the dish be the star of the experience. But biryani is good.
I'm with you on that. Yeah. Because the biryani doesn't really have sauce. It's a little bit more like that could be like Chinese fried rice.
Mhm.
Really. Like there's some different spices involved where you could tell the difference, but more or less it's like.
Yeah.
So it just feels like if I'm doing Indian, I want like the full experience. I want like sauce that burns my nose hairs.
Yeah.
Like that.
But I agree. But if I was at someone's house and they served me biryani, I'm gonna dig in, and I actually do like it. I can't go wrong with Indian food unless you puke it all up. Unless someone poisons you.
I do believe you went wrong with it this week.
Someone poisoned me. What do you want?
I do have the footage. Let's get that up on the screen. Here we go.
Yeah.
So this is the Taiwanese.
So which one is the president? The guy in the red hoodie, I guess?
Yeah, the one that was splashed with vomit.
He's barely splashed.
This is a deleted scene from Bloodsport.
I have to say, like, this guy was the puker was very considerate. Like,
除了2026期一定要当选，我们要拜托大家，我们现场所有的议员一样都要当选。
He looks fine too. He doesn't look like he's in distress. It just comes out of nowhere.
At that age, I feel like this is probably such a common thing that he's like, oh, all right, this again. Got to turn around, got to cover my mouth, walk out of the way.
It's like a
very
fart.
Quickly.
Inconvenient, but it happens.
Part of the deal. Yeah.
So you mentioned the blue
square.
the blue sticker, the blue Post-it note, and the Super Bowl commercial from Robert Kraft.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to spend too much time on the Super Bowl now because it's old news, but I did want to circle back around to this anti-Semitism thing, just because I learned something in the aftermath of this Robert Kraft commercial that blew my mind, which is in the stadium.
Blew your mind?
In the stadium, where do they perform? The
perform?
Where do they perform? Yeah,
where the Patriots perform? Gillette Stadium.
Gillette Stadium. There is a anti-Semitism control center. Here, this is a report from CBS News this morning that I wanted to.
Is this like how Philly has the jail cell in the basement of their football stadium? Here, it's just a jail cell, but just for anti-Semites, or
is it illegal?
No, it's not.
I don't think that's a thing.
127 million Americans.
It's something even dumber.
Okay.
Here we go.
Do not listen to that.
This ad is supposed to do what?
Create a sense of empathy and
I think that's this ad's supposed to do what?
What a flex, though, that he's got doing the interview with all their Super Bowl trophies in the dead center of the
shape
shot.
of a menorah.
What a flex.
The Giants...
it is in the shape of a menorah. Is that intentional, you think?
Baruch atah Vince Lombardi. This is the Giants prevented that podium from being 2 trophies wider, so you're welcome.
understanding and get people to stand up.
Inside the Patriots Stadium, a command center of stats tracking.
Okay. This is so crazy to me. Tracking anti-Semitism.
Hate speech online. It shows where it's coming from, the time of day, and how it's trending, especially among younger people.
We saw that not only
Look at all this anti-Semitism.
So he's got an analytics department for his football team and for anti-Semitism, all in the same building. This guy's next level.
But seriously, look at these categories: Zionism, college campuses, hate speech, Jewish tropes, and then like the top anti-Semitic hashtag is boycott Scream 7.
What? Why? What is that about?
There's a Jew in it or something? Like, what's the?
There was.
I'm sure there's a Jew producer at the very least.
One of the actresses, I believe it was Jenny Ortega, and one of the other actresses said something about being pro-Palestine, and Jenny Ortega, I know, got removed from the movie, and there was some kind of hubbub where like some actors stood up for Palestine and they got removed. So,
Rob, could you mention what the second hashtag on the topic list is, please?
And Frank,
yeah, my girl.
Is that us? Are we popping up on the?
I was going to say, there's no way 19.5% of the most anti-Semitic hashtags are talking about Anne Frank.
Well, the boycott Scream one, I guess, is anti-Semitism, right?
Yeah,
because they're boycotting it
Frank
because
hashtag
of the.
Is popping up because of ICE. Like they're comparing Anne Frank to ICE. The ICE raids to Anne Frank, people hiding immigrants in their houses, as if maybe that's how
why are they
popping up so much?
Why are they tracking anti-Semitism if they're trying to stop
anti-Semitism? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, here let's hear from the director.
This troglodyte, fucking Robert Kraft, will explain everything.
I love that even 4chan is being.
Oh, boy.
How do we prevent cities full of Jews and liberals being destroyed? Why would we?
They're making a comeback, I guess. 4chan.
And how it's trending, especially among younger people.
We saw that not only is hate and anti-Semitism growing across the country, it's disproportionately growing on college campuses and in high schools.
Which is part of the reason Kraft says he partnered with the United Negro College Fund and the Jewish organization Hillel International to host unity dinners throughout the country.
So let's get to it.
Baruch College students Aiden Hurst.
So this is so crazy to me too. They will be monitoring social media for quote unquote anti-Semitism. And if the anti-Semitism is coming from a university or a college or a high school, they will rat out the quote-unquote anti-Semite. So ridiculous. Like, Robert Kraft, you have nothing better to do with your fucking time?
He has so much money.
That's true.
Rob, could you please share the picture that I put in our group chat? Just to bring this full circle.
Yes, one moment.
Oh, the hashtags collide. It's Anne Frank about to go see Scream 7.
I love how
it's
not
not boycotting.
I love how it's a old style cinema that would have been around when Anne Frank was alive.
They kind of nailed the poster too. They're not too far. The AI is not too far off from what the.
It's getting scary.
We caught her. She thought we wouldn't catch her seeing. Oh, Dusty Rhodes wants to know where Andre the Giant is. I'm sorry, Dusty.
Yeah, so I think this is just insane.
Yeah.
Let's see a little more of this report.
Linger and Akish L. are among the more than 450 students who've attended at least one of the dinners.
What do you talk about at these dinners?
She's so confused. Go back. Look at her face. Like, what are you doing here? What is
at these dinners?
The dinners are about finding commonalities.
We explain what gefilte fish is.
Looks like she smelled a fart.
Also, it's very interesting to me how these anti-Semites are targeting specifically the black community and trying to create this unity between the Jews and the black community.
We talk about anything and everything. It's not just about politics and opinions. It's about treating each other as humans.
We mainly
Except
talked
for
about
Palestinian.
our families, why we have communities, and how our communities are similar more than different.
Why Jewish students with black students?
Because historically we have that connection. It's a connection that's gotten a lot done, and I think we can continue to get a lot done if we come together.
Is there a world in which you would also want Palestinian students in this country to be part of that?
No.
Fuck no.
Absolutely.
Oh.
And why do you think it's important to have them?
He's not going to say no to that on
Because
camera.
I want them to understand.
I know, but it would have been funny if there was an outtake.
To the other side, and the other side to be
Yeah, he might have
educated
died
to
like 6
them.
weeks ago.
The only way you have unity
He is
if
84.
you have good dialogue and mutual
a hard 84.
understanding.
And when you heard those students talk about the history of blacks and Jews working together, consider this. In June of 1964, 3 college students fighting for civil rights in Mississippi were murdered by the Ku Klux Klan.
Is that
with
Uncle
law
Gin on the
enforcement.
right, Rob?
Those activists were James Chaney, Andrew Goodman,
Definitely a
and
Rob
Michael Schwerner.
adjacent.
Chaney, a black man.
You know, all Jews look the same, right, guys?
Yeah, the 3 of us are identical.
Did you poison my lamb with that attitude?
Yeah, see, Darren, if you had went to one of those dinners at Baruch, you'd feel fine right now.
Right.
0 anti-Semitic food at those dinners.
And I wonder how many people recite their Haftarahs at those dinners.
Yeah,
literally every single one. It's mandatory. Do you guys remember Hillel House from Brooklyn College?
Yes, of course.
Did you ever go inside?
Oh,
I did
hard
once.
pass.
It was like going to your 75-year-old aunt's house for like Pesach dinner or something.
Do we want to explain what Hillel House is to the
It's like
uninitiated listeners?
It's like the Orthodox fraternity,
Yeah.
basically.
Or sorority, I thought. Or was it
Oh,
both?
it's a sorority? I think it's
That
both.
was the one on Brooklyn College was a sorority.
Is that why you went in? You're trying to get some
No.
Hebrew strange?
I mean, I wouldn't have
Trying
been
to get some
opposed to
long
it, but it
You
wasn't.
went in
I
with a
was-
sheet with a hole in it and just see what happens.
I went in because someone I knew was going to some event there, so I was
Ah.
like, let me just follow along. But we were going somewhere else after. So. But it was real. It was like they're committed to being old Jews at age
Oh, yeah.
22.
So fun.
Dusty Rhodes Smuffler says Robert Duvall looks better than Robert Kraft.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, even in the
Yeah.
ground. Is
Yeah.
he in the ground yet? I don't know. He died what?
Probably
like 5
by
days
now.
ago.
I would think.
He got dirt all over his face. Still looks better than Robert Kraft.
Okay, Kissy, you got dirt all over your face.
Yeah.
Since we mentioned Anne Frank, I want to talk about this new musical that we might have to go and do a Livecast road trip to. An off-Broadway musical titled, are you ready for this? Slam Frank! Let's see this commercial.
My fucking name, put the plate down. I'm practicing. I put more chapters in. My relentless attitude factors in fact, is that I'm an addict. I'm at it up in the attic. I mainline all this blacking, then go back and like it's a habit. I'm finna rewrite my diary until the publishers are hiring me. And I'ma let out inspiring me. I'm finna rewrite my diary.
It's like someone saw Hamilton and was like, I'm going to do a play about Anne Frank.
I
Even
mean,
the logo
even
is
like the
Hamilton.
graphic. But
Yeah.
like, is this a joke or is this like earnest?
It feels like an attempt to do like what the play was in The Producers, where you're making the most offensive, shitty thing about world history that you possibly can, and it accidentally becomes successful.
Except this will not become successful.
Right.
Unless Robert Kraft does
and
the
I would-
Melania
it
thing and
is
just
real,
pays
by
people
the
to
way.
go.
It is.
No, but
a
it's real.
thing.
But is it meant to be like a comedy, or is
Yeah.
it meant to be serious?
It's satirical. It's
Okay.
described as satirical.
All right.
Is it satirical of the fact that Anne Frank is rapping, or is it like that's taken seriously? That's what
I think it must be satirical. Yeah, I think so.
Let's see an interview with the cast.
Okay.
Quick interview with
Well,
the
this
cast.
is just going to be
loading up.
theater kids. This is going to be cringy no matter what.
I'm fascinated by this.
People calling us anti-Semitic or whatever. One thing about me is that I didn't really identify like with my Jewish identity very much growing up.
Why isn't this? Okay, it's good.
And, I kind of looked at it almost as it was like this like thing my mom made me do. Slam Frank changed that up.
They're literally both Mike D from the Beastie Boys.
Just different eras, but yeah.
100%. I am now like way more proud of my Judaism because I think it's really fucking cool the way that we're dealing with anti-Semitism. To the people that might think that what we're doing is anti-Semitic, that, well, we've been trying it your way for a while now. And how's that working out? Like,
pretty good. Things are good for the
Yeah,
Jews.
things
I
are
don't know.
great. Like, who do you think of in this exact instance? Who are like the coolest Jews? It's Mel Brooks, it's Jerry Seinfeld, it's Larry David.
Art has got to have the
What about
ability
us?
to be provocative and to push boundaries. This whole idea that if you create art that isn't lined up in this doctrinaire idea of what's right and wrong, you're doing something morally wrong. And that to me is so wrong and so antithetical to really human expression, because the whole point, like as humans and as artists, you want to explore the boundaries of our lives and our existence and our Judaism and all of these things, and you have to be able to create art that explores that. And sometimes
It's like a young Jimmy Hart.
do cross the lines. I mean, you do upset people, but that's the nature of creating interesting, provocative, present-day art that has been just muzzled and pushed down.
We get
so they're
a
not
good
really
amount.
saying anything.
No,
They're just.
That gave me no insight onto what this show is.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that they're being accused of anti-Semitism makes me think that it's probably making fun of the right stuff. But I don't know that I'd want to go sit through like 2 hours.
Okay, I'm reading a Variety article. The off-Broadway show, which has courted controversy with its depiction of the Holocaust survivor as a pansexual Latina named Anita Franco, has been a box office hit.
But it wasn't that a white person playing Anne Frank, though? I mean, did I just not get a good look?
I'm not sure. The production faced criticism from certain sectors who believes it's insensitive. But it's embraced by critics, including the New York Times.
Well, if the New York Times likes it. Olivia Bernabe plays the role of Anita, so I guess that is a Latina.
Definitely.
Slam Frank is about a progressive community theater company that decides to transform Anne Frank's story into an intersectional, multi-ethnic, genderqueer, Afro-Latin hip-hop musical.
So it's a meta thing. It's not as if the character is Anne Frank. The character is a person playing Anne Frank.
Darren, you were on to something. This is basically the producers. There's a play within a play.
Rob, could you answer Dusty's question in the chat, please?
Rob, are you playing Andre the Giant in this play? My people are talking to them. I'm
you were a musical theater kid growing up. You've got the chops.
Yeah, I've done a little musical theater.
A little Tevye under your belt.
I didn't do Tevye. I was in the ensemble.
I remember.
So I'm reading now in Jewish Link, which is, it looks like a Jersey, New York paper, periodical. So satire is a work that uses wit and sarcasm to poke fun at or criticize something or someone. Slam Frank is what happens when someone takes a work of satire too far. Too far.
So clearly, this is their heart's in the right place if this is the criticism they're receiving.
Yeah, and it's retelling of the diary of a young girl. Anne Frank is renamed Anita Franco, with her story set to hip-hop music, and the identities of the rest of the characters completely change in order to, quote, diversify the Holocaust. This whole concept is meant to ridicule anyone who tries to make the Holocaust not about the Jews, but comes off as a sensitive evocation of Anne Frank's name, in addition to the memory of the 6 million murdered along with her. The entire musical social media account plays into the satire, exploring how they will be, quote, decolonizing and making the Holocaust as a whole more relatable to other minorities. Okay. This content is very harmful for two reasons. For the people who realize that the concept is satire and playing along with it, they're making incredibly insensitive comments, even as a joke. For instance, one comment I saw under the video of a song was 6 million albums sold.
That's funny.
There are
That's
people who
joke.
truly believe in this narrative. The content that's coming out of this count is reality. Overall, the show downplays Jewish suffering. God forbid. And
first time that's ever been downplayed. Jeez. This entire podcast is us upplaying Jewish suffering of our own.
Yeah, I just talked about puking for 8
Yeah, and I'm complaining about Amsterdam.
I'm getting the sense that this is making fun of like leftists more than Anne Frank, and that they're like, oh, look at, we're making fun of people who go around trying to decolonize everything, and
I think maybe it's an all of the above kind of thing, and it's just the absurdity of all of it.
Yeah, now that I'm reading this, I'm kind of curious to see how, like, what they do and who it's truly offensive to,
Probably actually no one.
Yeah.
Right. Look from
you
that
know what?
one
It's probably
song that was
offensive
played.
to? It's probably offensive to people with Broadway sensibilities because it's probably
Yeah,
a
maybe
bad
to
play.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah.
I mean, that song you played was awful. Like, just from the 3 seconds you played, it was very bad music, at least.
Yeah.
That's why it's off Broadway.
That whole thing of like rap with like theatery musical music together just doesn't work for me.
I agree with you. It does not feel like Broadway for me. It feels like something else that I don't like.
But that's okay if it actually instead felt like hip hop, but it doesn't feel like that either, is the problem.
Right. It's blending two things that don't go together.
Yeah.
That are both good separately. It's like Hank Hill. Remember that? The Christian rock, you're not making Christianity better. You're making rock and roll worse.
Exactly right. Though, I mean, clearly our opinion is a minority one since Hamilton is like the biggest thing in the history of Broadway. So, of course, other people are going to try to do it. I've still never seen it.
Yeah, I've never seen it either. No real interest.
I watched like 20 minutes of it on a video of it. I never went to see it clearly.
Yeah. They put out, like, they recorded the original
Disney
cast.
Plus
it's on
or
Disney
whatever?
Plus. Same thing. I tried to watch it, then I'm like, no. And this is someone, I am someone who loves musicals. I fucking love them. I
Same.
will go to a few a year. They're so good, but it did not grab me.
I'm a big fan of musicals. It's really the politics of it that are just, it's like, I don't know.
A little too, like, centrist Libby,
Yeah.
kumbaya.
Yeah, but also, like, it makes Alexander Hamilton into, like, a great guy when he wasn't.
I don't even know what the thing like really is about. I just know that it's rapping and it's all white people being played by non-white actors, and everybody loves it.
It's white people being played by non-white actors, but then, like, hardly any mention of slavery happening at this time. But anyway, I am not speaking as someone who's mostly only read critiques of Hamilton and not seen it, so I don't want to go too off the deep end. It feels
For me, it's just like any work I've seen Lin-Manuel Miranda do, though none of it obviously is his Broadway stuff, but just when I've seen him acting at other things, he seems like the corniest motherfucker who's ever lived. And so I have never felt inclined to dig into his oeuvre.
He's
because
just
of
a
that.
fucking theater kid.
Yeah.
Who was it? Immortal Technique that said he threw him in a locker.
Yeah, I remember you telling us about that before.
Yeah.
Yes.
I couldn't. I wasn't even 100% sure if I remembered who the right person was.
And then Lin-Manuel Miranda made it his life's mission from that moment on to take the music genre Immortal Technique loved most and to fucking bastardize it and make it as corny as possible. Take that.
Successful.
Yeah.
Ha ha!
Mission accomplished. And by the way, where's Immortal Technique now? I haven't heard
He's
from
still
him.
doing shows, but yeah, not nearly as big. He's peaked.
He had like one good album.
Yeah, I would say two, but yeah. I want to talk about something that Shannon alluded to at the top of the show, and someone who is really hot right now and trending, which is 20-year-old Clavicular. Am I saying that right? Probably.
I don't know because I've never heard of this before 8 seconds ago.
Well, this is
I'm
what
kidding.
we're talking about.
Hold on, just 1 second. You mentioned this in the pre-show, so I'm joking about 8 seconds, but I have no idea what the fuck you're about to talk about right now. This is
I
brand new.
sort of do, but I probably still know nothing.
I first heard of this guy. He
And
first got on
can
my
I just
radar.
answer, Deuterino? Gangstar is not a thing anymore because Guru, the lead rapper of Gangstar, is dead. So no, Gangstar are not still alive. Continue, Rob. Sorry.
I first heard of this dipshit Clavicular. He's this 20-year-old kid. A few weeks ago, there was this like Legion of Doom meetup of all the Manosphere assholes, like Andrew Tate and Nick Fuentes, this guy, Sneeko. I don't know if they all went to like.
What's that?
He's another one of these idiots.
Okay.
They all got together in Miami and went to a bunch of clubs, and then like they got on a party bus and they were jamming the Kanye West song HH. Which I'm sure you know what it stands for. And then they went into a club and they were playing it in the club. And And now they have since all been banned from every club in Miami. But that's how this guy got on my radar, because it was like, oh, I recognize Nick Fuentes. I recognize Andrew Tate. I unfortunately recognize Sneeko. But I didn't recognize this guy, Clavicular. And ever since now, I feel like he's kind of branched off into his own thing, because he is not necessarily political. He's more about being looks maxing, I guess is the term.
Which could you please explain what that is?
Well, it's really just a body dysmorphia for men. That's all it is.
Like the 2020s version of being a metrosexual, but taken to the extreme.
So is this like bigorexia, but slightly different?
It's not about
bodybuilding. It's like
it's not necessarily about bodybuilding, but it is kind of. So I'll get into it. Here's what this guy looks like. And I'm not sure if this is I think this is making he's in on the joke here.
Who's
the
babushka?
him and his grandma?
Okay.
That's his grandma taking a pic of it.
Where is he from? This gentleman.
I'm not sure where he's from actually. Let's see. But his real name is Braden Peters. Would I? No, because he's too young. He's only 20.
So?
I will say like this is the type of twink that I would go for, but not him.
His nipples make it look like he had top surgery.
So that's the thing. So that's the other thing about him is, so he's into. So his name is Clavicular because of the clavicle and collarbone, and getting like the surgeries for that. So looks maxing.
What surgeries?
You get like jaw reconstructive surgery and collar surgery to look more masculine.
Oh my god! Do we have a before and an after? Like, I guess this is the after, but is there like?
Yeah, I don't know, but I could look up a before. But look maxing is an internet subculture where young men pursue intense physical self-optimization to maximize their attractiveness. The bone is the so. He chose clavicular as a reference to the clavicle or collarbone. The bone is a physical feature highly prized within the community for its role in shoulder width and overall body frame proportion. So he didn't get like any clavicle surgery, but he definitely got jaw fillers, and he's all about he does steroid abuse. He started taking steroids at 14, and he's already infertile due to long-term steroid
Well, that's
abuse.
good.
Yeah. He advocates for bone smashing. This to me is absolutely insane.
You've done that before, Rob. What are you talking about?
They hit their facial bones with a hammer or fists to reshape their jawlines. There's just footage of him on stream just with a hammer, just chipping away at his jaw. And also, he openly uses methamphetamine to suppress his appetite and stay lean. He uses it as a dietary supplement.
He can't just do Ozempic like everybody else?
He is doing peptides and other stuff. He's doing it.
I thought Ozempic was after you're already fat, though. Like, it doesn't prevent you.
Not necessarily.
It just curbs your appetite either way.
I do believe you do have to fit a profile to get on Ozempic. Like, they don't just give it to anyone.
But I mean, if he's doing fucking steroids and meth, he's clearly not getting those through legal means. So what does he care about the profile for Ozempic?
That's true.
Get that shit too. Whatever. Get grandma to sign up for it and take her fucking shots.
So with that said,
is this guy friends with that dude that we talked about a few years ago who like just vacationed in Afghanistan? What was that guy's name?
No.
Wow.
Oh, I forget his
Miles or something?
Oh, yeah, Miles something.
Prince Miles or something.
Lord Miles.
Lord.
Yes.
Dorito says, Rob, this is how you get a fourth butt cheek.
Yeah, it's true.
Butt cheek maxing. Come on, Rob, do it.
We got a new person in the chat who probably has no idea what the fuck we're talking about with butt cheeks.
Well, we're talking about clavicular right now before we get to the fourth butt cheek.
Very important.
Right.
This guy will be dead by the time he's 25, right?
So, yeah, here's an example of clavicular bone smashing. Like
when he's 25, his face will just be pancake batter.
He's just
That's
using
just like
a
Theragun.
muscle massager. Yeah.
Do you guys know about bone smashing? Bone smashing? It's according to Wolf's Law. So like when you break down a bone, it grows back stronger. So I'm trying to grow my cheekbones to Mog, you know? I feel like if I was more Mog, they would let me slide.
What is
Is
Mog?
that true?
No.
If I was more
mogged is like handsome, but like it's like rizzed, or the modern version of mogging would be like peacocking, would be like showing off how handsome you are.
Chad, fuck.
Chad, obviously,
we were less autistic.
Yeah, it's pretty much the autism pill, I'd say.
What?
So let's see. Then there was a big thing where the ASU frat leader appeared in a photo with Clavicular. This is him. And he outmogged Clavicular because he looks, quote unquote, more. He's outmogged him. He's like, looks better, I guess.
Wait, there's only one frat at ASU? You said the ASU frat leader.
I don't know. I
Is
don't
there
know.
just
I don't know.
one?
I'm just repeating
Arizona
words.
State University, you mean, correct?
He belongs to Hillel House.
Imagine.
And then, right. And so the thing you don't want to do is have your cortisol spiked, which is, of course, the stress hormone, because that is anti-mog.
What Dusty Rhodes Ruffalo just said in the chat is absolutely true. This just looks like AI slop from the names, all of it. It really like.
But that's what's so
like
crazy.
fucking
It's not like it's
nonsense.
on this platform, Kick. So Kick is
What
like
is
the new Twitch, where people just stream all fucking day, I guess. And then this guy Clavicular, he has fans who are clippers who will clip these moments and like help his fame for free.
Yeah.
Here's a girl approaching Clavicular.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Bro, you don't understand. All my like guy friends like look smacks and they like talk about you every single fucking day. Like you don't understand.
Really?
Yes.
That's funny.
Can you say hi to
Is
my
it
friend?
funny?
What's up, friend? How are you?
Good boy.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Love you.
All right, fuck off.
Wait, can you bones?
This is just like these children. And then this is a
so
terror Chad. I feel like this is just also just like Zoolander, you know, like these guys. Like it's so ridiculous.
It's starting to become like I feel like I had a great handle on internet culture for like.
We're
20
losing our
years.
grip, man.
It's drifting away exponentially.
I feel exactly the same way. Like this is beyond me. In the sense of like I don't get it.
I feel like through like age 50 even, I was like, I think for an old piece of shit, like I understand the majority of the internet, and now it's just like kind of it's just going over my head a lot.
Yeah, this Clavicular is the first internet character to make me truly feel old, in the sense of I'm just like I have no idea.
Ann Cush in the chat says, "Guys, I am like 26 years old. Even I don't have a grasp of this concept."
Thank you.
Now I have to ask you this, like jumping off of that quickly, is this like, all right, so we're old, whatever. Among like 20-year-olds, is this also considered fucking stupid, or is it like actually, is it a generational gap, or do other 20-year-olds look at this en masse and just go, this is idiotic? Because I
bet it's a mix.
Yeah.
I also feel like if I asked a high school or college kid that question, I don't know that I trust what they said to me.
Well, yeah, I think it's the type of thing, to your point, Sid, like you're just saying, I feel like 20 to 25-year-olds think this is stupid, but 15 to 20-year-olds are like, oh, this is cool. This is what I aspire to.
Like, I'd love to ask Lonnie's son what he thinks of this, but I don't know that he'd give me an honest answer.
Here, and also I learned about the phrase foids and moids. Foids are female humanoids. I think this is like the new way to say an NPC, a non-playable character.
Okay.
And moids would be male humanoids, obviously. And so here is Clavicular mid-gesture gooning
wait,
with
what?
a group of foids.
What is mid-gesture gooning?
I think it's trying to pick up...
Yeah.
Goon is to masturbate,
okay,
to like edge forever.
Isn't it gooning with like? Oh, never mind. Go ahead. I thought it involves porn only, not just masturbating.
Yeah, watching porn for like hours at a time without whatever. So, I'm sorry. What did I say? There, gesture gooning would be to like flirt with women for hours on end.
But why jester? What does jester have to do with it?
Like you're putting on a show.
Yeah,
all right. You're a court jester. I didn't come up with these words.
But you have to explain them to us, Rob. This is
My
what
friend
we come
likes
to
your
you for.
cameraman. Henry likes you. What's your name? I want to eat.
The youth of today.
Tell us your name.
Yo, W. His name is Kirk.
Kirk. My friend.
Bitches be smoking?
Full blown drug addict. My dad said full blown drug addict. Sad.
That's a drop, by the way.
My dad
Bitches
said
be
that.
smoking.
Oh, Dad.
I love the Kobe Bryant in the background.
Dad, I'm
That just
making money. I'm
amps
making
all
money.
of this up.
What the fuck do you want me to do?
He was rape maxing.
Yeah, exactly. That's like passing the generational rape torch.
Oh, this is my favorite clip of Clavicular, and yes, I've watched it up.
Rob, what a
I have
sad
favorite
sentence
clip
for you to say.
because it's so absurd. Here's how he is explaining to other men how to be an alpha. Take a listen.
The vantage point is crazy, but the hardest one I ever did was at the beach, where I made mounds of sand. And
Wait, what was
the vantage point is crazy, but the hard.
Vantage point. So vantage point is a thing where you want to make yourself look taller than you actually are, to be more alpha.
Rob, is that what you've been doing all this time?
Also, I'm not sure. I can't confirm this, but I'm pretty sure he may have had leg extension surgery too to make himself a few inches taller.
Rob's actually 5'7".
Yeah,
Yeah, motherfucker.
So yeah, here's his genius idea on vantage point.
The vantage point is crazy, but the hardest one I ever did was at the beach, where I made mounds of sand and I would dig holes.
You stand in the hole and you stand on the.
Yeah, on the mound of sand.
My God.
So you would scoop the stand and be like, all right, come here a second. So she goes in the hole, and then you have the mound set up with sand, so you're taller. You know. Also, another one. If you're at the beach walking around,
notice his vantage point. He's standing a few steps ahead of these moids. He's keeping it real.
You kick the
Keeping
sand.
it real. I showed my age there. Nobody said that.
Yeah, we went from fucking Gen Alpha slang to fucking Gen Z slang. Now we're all the way back to
Vantage point.
Yeah. So you get it, folks. Or do we want to watch this 3-minute clip of?
I still don't get it. I mean, I understand some of the terms now, but
and it's like I don't even understand what is so appealing about this guy. He's such a dumbass. He's not that good looking. He's like average looking with all of this other.
He's
added
from
info.
Hoboken.
Okay,
this kid's from Hoboken.
Wow.
Like look at this clip of these two women who are older than him. They're in their late 20s. Like, just this is so sad.
2 months ago, so
How's it going?
going really well.
Yeah. How old are you, by the way?
What's up?
How old are you, by the way?
20. How about you guys?
Wait, I'll let you guess. I get time.
23?
Close.
Probably around the same, yeah. How old?
I'm 24.
Okay.
26.
Oh. Fucking grandma over here.
26 is a grandma!
He's
It's all
nagging
good.
her.
Yeah, I
Rob.
mean, you still look young though, so
Thank you.
who gives a
Trying to take
shit?
care of ourselves.
Yeah?
Would you guys? Are they of your?
I zoom in more.
you're not unattractive, but like, not my type.
Enhance.
Say healthy.
She got a big
Is that
honker.
Stephanie
I'm trying to go to the club, but I don't know what the fuck.
Not big enough implants to be Stephanie.
They look too augmented.
That usually
It's
doesn't.
too mogmented, am I right? They're mogging.
Not my type.
That's what's crazy. Like he already looks like he's 30 because of all of this
I don't know if I'd go that.
steroids and stuff. He looks. he
Don't
does
be a
not look
hater,
20.
Rob. You're going to be a waiter at his table of success if you keep this up.
Yeah. Rob, stop gesture gooning his max voids.
I'm just so impressed now that body dysmorphia is no longer just for
Equality.
women. Now, yeah, like there's so much body dysmorphia for men now. It's insane. And somebody, I saw something like a TikToker talk about how this is all just like all of the worst aspects of gay culture now being imported to straight culture. Because doing facial enhancement and taking steroids, that's not new, but I feel like it was never that hip for straight guys to do it until now.
Yeah.
It seems weird that would be a thing. Like gay guys we've discussed this on the show before. Like men are men regardless of their sexual orientation and they want to fuck.
Yeah.
So it seems, you know what I mean? It seems like that would be the group least needing to enhance themselves.
Though, does this guy even actually?
No, I
fuck?
disagree with you because they want to look hot. Like in the gay culture, particularly, there's such a pressure to look hot, and there's a standard of hot. Like I think I mentioned to you guys, I went to this gay dance party that was like a daytime party in Coney Island, actually, a few years ago. And I was really taken aback by how everyone was wearing their insecurity on their face. Everyone had Botox. Everyone had all men. Everyone had lip fillers. Everyone had like fakeness on their face. And like the only people not plastic surgery was me and my boyfriend. You know, like
Wow.
I was just like, oh my God. It was honestly quite a confidence boost to see how insecure these muscle dudes were.
You
know?
like you were the exotic non-altered people at this event.
So did everybody want to get with you, or were you like outcasts?
Something different.
Here nor there. We weren't really seeking it out, so I can't really say. But
I mean,
it was just
if they were coming up to you trying to get with you, whether you're seeking that or not, it's happening.
no one was coming up. No one was coming up.
So you were outcasts. They looked
We
down
were
upon you
outcasts,
for not
okay.
being.
Yeah, sure.
For not looks maxing.
Yeah,
we weren't looks maxing for sure.
Couple of betas.
Fucking foids. It's crazy.
We're moids. We're male humanoids.
Okay.
Don't.
What do you call a non-binary one?
Noise?
Noise. No, like the Domino's pizza.
Or just no. Wouldn't they just be oids?
I don't know. I'm asking you. You're the expert.
I don't know. I'm still learning.
What do you call a centaur? That's half man, half horse.
That's what the Terra Chad was. I think he's
Hanoi?
an Australian centaur.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And then one of the Terra
Was
Chads-
Scott Steiner, by the way, the original one of these people?
I think that's a great way to look at it. Yes,
They're all
absolutely.
Big Papa pumping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So number 2 ranked Chad suffers massive cortisol spike.
Wait. There's a Chad ranking system?
I think that's a joke.
Is this like we're going to open Pro Wrestling Illustrated and there's like the contenders list of all like who's got the next title shot at Clavicular?
Bill Apter's PWI ranks the Chads of the.
You know Bill Apter has that list. He's not sharing it, but he's got it.
See what how many stars Dave Meltzer gave Clavicular for his clavicle.
Really fun stuff, folks. Really fun stuff.
Oh my God, what a world we
So
live
that's
in.
Clavicular. I'm glad I could, teach the youth about what's going on nowadays. With that, and while we're in the manosphere,
Oh boy.
I do want to quickly dive into Trump, Donald Trump.
Oh,
I don't know
really?
if you guys heard of this guy. He's our president.
I mean, you bring him up on the show every week. So.
Yes, and I say this all the time, but I try to curate only the silliest fucking stuff. And I really had my work cut out for me this week because I don't know if he got a new prescription or what, but he has been saying some fucking particularly loony shit this week.
He was on like some 2018 Trump shit this week. I feel like he somewhat recaptured the form that has been lost largely in the second term.
Yes. And so much. So, first of all, like he went off on Nicki Minaj, I guess.
Oh, she's not a pal anymore?
Well, not went off. He was like roasting her a little bit.
I didn't perceive it that way at all, but you could. We'll talk about it after.
Like it was a friendly roast. So here's the clip. Because for all of you not in the know, Nicki Minaj has gone full MAGA now.
Mhm.
She's a Trump supporter, and here's Trump talking about hanging.
But
out.
she also went on stage with him and palled around.
Yeah.
I love Nicki Minaj. She was here a couple.
I just want to say when he starts his voice.
Yeah.
All of my hate for him dissipates. Like every political, like I stop looking at him as a political figure and I start seeing him as just a cartoon. Yeah. And I am ashamed to say I am so entertained by this voice now. Maybe
he
it's
Jester
Stockholm
Maxes
syndrome.
and you love it.
You're right. He's yes. He
Turned you into
turns me into a total Moid.
Get that
Jester
shirt
Max-
made. Moids for Trump.
I love Nicki Minaj.
Make America Moids again.
Nicki Minaj. She was here a couple of weeks ago. She's so beautiful. Her skin's so beautiful. I said, Nicki is so beautiful. Her nails are like that long. I said, Nicki, are they real? She said, she didn't want to get into that. But she was so beautiful and
He's
so
on
great.
top of his game right now with the riffing. So that was one thing, not the craziest. Then of course there was this board of peace thing, where like for all the mocking the right did.
I mean, he's
about
literally
Biden,
looks bored of peace.
Yeah, that's why he went. He's disappointed. He thought everyone there was going to be bored of peace.
Yeah,
just passing out at his own party.
Too much peace. He had the first speech, and he gave this whole speech about how he's bored of it.
Then he gave another one of these moments, and we played one of these before, where he talks about heaven and how he's not going to make it.
It's not worthy of heaven. I'm not going to make it. And I was having a good time going. I was having fun. I hope to make it. But I doubt I will, to be honest with you. A lot of you will. I'm not so sure. But I was having fun. The New York Times has a front page story. Donald Trump is now questioning his mortality. They made it like I was totally... So you can't joke. It's not worthy of heaven.
Okay. Then there's like multiple clips of him talking about men in a sexualized way. Here we go.
It's always nice to be young and handsome. Doesn't mean we have to like you. I don't.
Here he's talking about, like, I think one of the other presidents he's talking about. Like he's about to introduce him.
James K. Polk. Terrible. Ugly.
It's always nice to be young and handsome. Doesn't mean we have to like you. I don't like young, handsome men. Women, I like. Men, no, I don't
maybe not
have
the
any
best time to
interest.
say that.
Yeah.
Yes. Good. That's right. That's right. Thank you very
Young
much.
women, terrific.
Then there's
Put him on an island.
I was very modest in my ask of other countries and businesses because I wanted to do,
This
and
is
it's very
post-tariffs.
important, I wanted to be very well behaved because I wanted to do anything, I didn't want to do anything that would affect the decision of the court because I understand the court. I understand how they are very easily swayed. I want to be a good boy. I was very modest in my ask of other.
Is that Triple H next to him, by the way?
That's Howard
that's
Lutnick.
Yeah. it's
Oh,
the
right.
fucking
Yeah.
biggest
I
scam in the
couldn't. I
world.
couldn't place him because only half his face is there.
Then he talks about how some guy wanted to kiss him.
We were in Georgia, and I said to the owner, I made a speech at a factory. They make steel products, and I said, "How are you? Nice to meet you. How's business, President? I'd love to kiss you." This is a very powerful man. I don't want to be kissed by that man, but a
Not by
very
that
powerful,
man.
strong man. He's been in the steel business for many years. His father started here. We were in Georgia, and I said,
Okay, that was that clip. And
Oh,
two more
whoa,
clips
whoa,
and
whoa.
we're wrapping up.
I don't.
Any
I don't want to
comment
be
from the-
kissed. I don't want to be kissed. Go straight. Put the finger in the asshole. No kissing.
Oh. Down to business.
Just the other chick. Just the muffler daddy.
Not a romantic guy.
Rob, Deuterito has a very good question. Is Gatan Dugas in the Epstein files?
Oh. We'll have
Or
to
did
do
he
a
die
search
too
of
soon to have
Gmail.
his chance?
Well, speaking of the Epstein files, as I'm sure you've heard, the former Prince Andrew, no longer a prince, was arrested.
He's
in
always
the
a
UK.
prince to me, that guy.
And Trump was asked about this.
He's the
And-
artist formerly known as Prince.
Yes. Trump was asked about this and did not look guilty at all when being asked about it.
"It's not a good one, Peter. What do you think?"
I got a question about something big overseas today. The former Prince Andrew arrested by the police there, related to something with Jeffrey Epstein. Do you think?
And I just want to say, I want to just chime in before he asks the question.
Uh-oh.
This is my favorite way to ask Trump. Like, he's in the fucking hallway right by the bathroom of Air Force One. He has his escape route. It's like so last minute. It's so frenetic. I love it.
People in this country at some point, associates of Jeffrey Epstein, will wind up in handcuffs too.
Well, I'm the expert in a way because I've been totally exonerated. That's very nice. I can actually speak about it very nicely. I think it's a shame. I think it's very sad. I think it's so bad for the royal family. It's a very, very sad. To me, it's a very sad thing. When I see that, it's a very sad thing to see it and to see what's going on with his brother, who's obviously coming to our country very soon, and he's a fantastic man, the king. So I think it's a very sad thing.
He's a king.
It's really interesting because nobody used to speak about Epstein when he was alive, but now they speak. But I'm
Yeah,
the one that
nobody
can
talked
talk
about him when he
because
was
I've been
alive.
totally exonerated.
I mean,
did
it's
nothing.
true. I didn't know who
In
the
fact,
fuck he
opposite.
was.
He was against me. He was fighting me in the election, which I just found out through the last 3 million.
I don't think we ever mentioned him once on this show until after he was dead.
I mean, I definitely knew about him before he was
I
dead,
didn't.
for sure.
By the way,
100%.
Did you notice that the question was about what do you think about Prince Andrew? And he's like, totally didn't do it. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I didn't speak on it because I am innocent.
90% of this response is like, I never did a thing.
Yeah.
Don't know Epstein. He was working against me.
When you're totally not guilty, that's how you respond, typically.
See this now? Does this snap you back like to Trump being a piece of shit when Epstein?
Oh,
gets brought up?
absolutely. Yeah, no, I want to be clear. Like, I always thought he's a piece of shit.
I agree. I know exactly where you're coming from. He's just a naturally fucking funny person. It doesn't mean he's not horrible.
Yeah, exactly. And one last clip, which is earlier this week, Obama in an interview said that he thinks that aliens are real. Not necessarily pointing to any advice or whatever, but like his opinion is that aliens are real. So here's Trump asked if aliens were real, and in his own way, basically confirms that they are. Here, take a listen.
Got a lot of attention this week. Barack Obama said that aliens are real. Have you seen any evidence of non-human visitors to Earth?
Well, he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that. You know?
So aliens are real.
Well, I don't know if they're real or not. I can tell you he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that. He made a big mistake. He took it out of classified information. No,
Information.
I don't have
Did
an
he do
opinion
that?
on it.
No.
I never talk about it.
No, he didn't. He didn't give
gave his
he
personal
didn't reveal
opinion.
Yeah, he gave his personal opinion. Exactly.
Who asked him that, and why did they ask him that?
It was just on
Was
a podcast.
this at the NBA All-Star game?
Yeah,
Like,
it was
where are we
Reggie
talking-
Miller asked him about
Yeah.
aliens.
Like, what the fuck?
He
Charles Barkley and him at an aside.
He's like, finally want someone with a gigantic bald head to come down and be my compatriot and stand next to me. I'm Reggie Miller.
He wants a flight home.
Phone home.
Sticking on the political beat.
Oh,
now that we're moving on from Trump, but not from his office, because the health secretary, RFK
Jr.
He's on a mission to make America healthy again.
Thank you. Make America Health Max again.
And I don't know, we have short-term memories in this country, but I seem to remember conservatives being up in arms when another person from an administration tried to get health maxing over. One, Michelle Obama, when she was just like, hey, maybe you should eat some vegetables. And everyone was like, they want to take away your cheeseburger. Yeah, God forbid. Where like literally that's the whole thing, except now it's Mike Tyson doing the campaigns. Have you seen these commercials with Mike Tyson?
Yeah. During the Super Bowl, there was one.
Okay. Well,
stop eating cheeseburgers, man. It's terrible for you.
Well, their whole thing is eat real food. Don't eat like stuff with preservatives and whatever. Meanwhile, they have the power to outlaw those preservatives. But I guess part of the American way is having your choice to eat real food or food that will kill you.
You should
faster.
choose to have arsenic and shrimp if you want to.
Yeah, exactly.
Delicious.
With that said, RFK, when you think of healthy celebrities, first of all, RFK is at the top of the list. The man looks so healthy.
Rob is the top.
Rob F. Kennedy, yes. And
Did
Do you guys think he doesn't look healthy? I'm sorry. He looks like.
He looks fucking weird.
He does look weird.
Unnatural. He looks like
weird.
the 70-year-old Clavicular.
He looks like he has health problems. I'm sorry, heart problems.
Well, he sounds like he has health problems.
Yeah, his voice is awful.
He looks like he has high blood pressure. I will tell you. I will say that. Like,
I'll be the dissenter.
He's
I feel like
shredded or whatever.
He looks good for 70 years old. I'm sorry.
I don't think he looks
not a
good.
fan
I
of his at
disagree.
all.
But in a way that seems like unnatural. Like is he on steroids? Is he?
He's absolutely on testosterone replacement. I am 100% certain.
I don't disagree.
He's on it. Yeah.
Has he been questioned about that?
I wonder. I would think he would be open about it. Well, as I play this video, I'll do.
He's admitted to doing crack and shit. Like I mean,
yeah, exactly.
worms
like,
and
he has a
bear
fucking
meat and
worm in his head. Why would he? So he decided to record a video with one of the healthiest celebrities in pop culture, Kid Rock. It's so funny how Kid Rock is the only celebrity willing to engage with this administration.
Well, he's
Anytime
the
there's
biggest celebrity. He's not the only.
Right.
Like Scott Baio is nobody's looking out for
that's
Scott
what I
Baio or
meant.
Dean Cain.
Like, oh, we're gonna do our own fucking Super Bowl halftime show. Who do we get? Kid Rock. Let's get Kid Rock, I guess, and totally biff it. And so, I want to play this video because it is fucking insane. Here they are, health maxing at Kid Rock's house or something. Rock out, workout. So they're definitely at Kid Rock's house. And he takes off his shirt, and Kid Rock is 100% skinny fat. He is out of shape. They're working out. They're just using machines. Pretty basic. Kid Rock's form is terrible. He's doing actual crunches. Okay, leg presses.
I can't hear you, Rob. We don't need to hear the fucking
I don't
Kid
need.
Rock
We don't need
song.
bow
You
with the
can
bow.
mute that.
They're doing so. They're doing leg presses, and then
the craziness of RFK doing all of this shit always in fucking denim jeans.
Always in jeans.
Is
never.
You cannot overstate the insanity of this man.
And it's gone to a new level now with the denim.
Oh yeah, I know.
Because
There's I know what's coming in this clip.
Yeah, we'll get to it. Okay, so we'll get to it. So now he takes off his shirt, and this is where, to me, it's so obvious he's on testosterone. This is not a natural body for a 70-year-old to have.
No.
And then now, so now they're in a sauna.
72. He's 72. He's not 70. He's 72.
They're in a sauna, and also like that's clear. Like this still, you could really see the facial work he's had done.
Did he go to that rave party that you were at?
Absolutely. Kid Rock is doing push-ups in the sauna, and RFK is on a bike, still in jeans,
barefoot. He's on an exercise bike in jeans, barefoot.
And
maybe does he have really fucked up legs? Is that why he always covers his legs up?
I think that has to be that. He probably has very scrawny legs that he's insecure about, because you never even see him in shorts. And
Rob has searched. Rob needs to complete the spank bank.
As we've discussed, in a sauna, you should be wearing as few clothes as possible because
so Kid Rock's doing it right. He's just got shorts.
Yeah,
that's it.
Exactly. Kid Rock has an acceptable outfit. I mean, theoretically, you should be nude in a sauna.
Oh,
but shorts are acceptable. But jeans, a belt, get that shit out of here. It's just going to cause bacteria to build up in the sauna.
Also, have you ever been in a sauna that just had an exercise bike in the middle of it?
I've never seen an exercise
bike.
What
What are we doing?
Fucking sauna. And so then this is the part where I lost my
Yes.
shit. Where he goes into a cold plunge in jeans. Is RFK a never nude?
He really might be.
Yeah.
Or he's just really funny and just keeping with the joke and just selling the joke.
Tobias RF Funke.
Yeah, seriously.
Here he is soaked out of the fucking cold plunge.
Where's Kid? Oh, that's not something you want someone in the Trump administration to be saying.
Oh, that was a meme, actually. Trump administration asking, where's Kid?
Where's Kid? What do you think of his cum gutters, though, Rob?
He doesn't do it for me, no. The cum gutters are canceled out by the incredibly wide belly button. Like the stretched out belly button.
And it's like, can you consider that like a six-pack at all? It sort of looks like one, but then when you look, there's no like definition. So really, it's like a 1.5 pack. But with the size of a six-pack,
is what I would say. It just looks cosmetically altered. I don't know. Yeah.
So like if he's 72, like I mean that's what I'm saying. I don't think the guy looks like a fucking he's in tip top shape or anything, but he's grading on a curve for 72. I feel like
sure,
I'm just getting close to that age, so I don't want to like start shitting
You're
on.
not close to that age at all. You are one clavicular removed from that age.
Exactly. Now they're playing the ultimate alpha sport, pickleball. What is this? Why?
What do you think masculinity? But you know what? Look, I'm not gonna mock pickleball because it's an activity that gets people moving. But I don't know. This is just
Suck
so
my
corny to me.
dickleball, more like it.
Hey now, I know. Back in the pool in jeans. He just will not.
The next clip is they're playing that face slapping competition.
Yes.
And drinking whole milk. That's their whole thing now. Since raw milk,
Have you ever
they
been
can't
in a
really
pool and
fucking
drank
encourage.
milk while doing it?
No, I haven't drank a glass of milk like that. Like just since I was a kid.
Really?
The
Not
only
even
time
like cake or cookies or anything like that with some sweet
No, I'll have
treat?
coffee or tea with it.
On my birthday, I had some Tate's cookies with a glass of whole milk.
Yeah, the milk just cuts through very nicely.
I understand. I just don't do it anymore. I would do it with like a decaf coffee, perhaps.
A decaf? Look at this bitch.
Well, it's probably later in the day. I don't want my cortisol to spike.
What a foid.
These are fucking Betamaxing.
Betamaxing Jester Gooner.
You ever Betamax while watching Newsmax?
You almost fell into your Dave Mustaine impression there, Darren.
Jester Gooning. What are you doing, you little foid?
Okay, and now for a little equal opportunity.
It's the new version of a Dewclaw.
A Foid Claw. Life.
I saw this video earlier this week, and I was blown away that it was legitimate. I didn't see the context of it. I just saw on President's Day, a group protested outside of the Kennedy Center. And, okay, here, I'll just play it. Like, why even hype it up? Like, you can immediately tell what they're doing. So, and also, I just want to say the way they altered the signage of the Kennedy Center was so funny, because now it's called the Donald J. Trump and the John F. Kennedy Memorial Center. So like you could see it in the background, but that's not the most absurd thing in this video. The most absurd thing here is these dancers are how are these dancers protesting the ICE killing? By staging a stereotypical lib interpretive dance of the shootings. This is worse
they're
than
working
doing
with the
nothing
skills
at all.
that they have at the ready. This is what they can contribute.
Sometimes
It's like a human car.
Well, yeah, they're recreating the murder by dance. Look, see, dead.
But they got real wheels. They couldn't have someone be the fucking wheels. Like, well, come on.
This is what the cast of Slam Frank does on off days.
This is the music We're just watching the recreating of these two murders by ICE for our audience. Imagine worse interpretive dance. Actually, I will say it's good interpretive dance. It's just very cheesy.
I don't know how to evaluate interpretive dance.
I mean, it's capable, is what I would say, but
This feels like an SNL sketch.
I agree. Like, I can't believe to me the sincerity is the humor. Like, just imagining the 2 weeks before this, like imagining the Kyle. I know on President's Day, let's go protest in front of the Kennedy Center. Let's do what we do best: dance.
How many
And
of
then
them cried during the production of this?
Oh my
all
God.
of them?
Oh, all absolutely. I'm like, oh, this is so powerful. This is so whatever. You know, like that really. I don't know. It's something about it really bothers me. And it's so funny reading the comments on the Washington Post and the New York Post, and how different they are. You know, as you can imagine.
Breaking news: ICE has been disbanded due to this.
Oh yeah, they saw this video and they're like, that's it.
We can't go on. I love that. Also, look like the text of the Donald Trump and John F. Kennedy Memorial. They just slapped it on. It's not even.
That's
the
what I
same-
was saying earlier. Yeah, it's so obvious.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
I might have
bad.
missed that.
Yeah.
Maybe the point of this was like ICE agents would see this and decide to quit ICE and join the Alvin Ailey Dance Company instead.
Oh, okay.
Like they'd be so inspired to pursue something else.
It's just so funny. Okay, now you get in front. Now, after the shot, we must disband. Team 2, take the wheel. Team 1, take the other wheel.
There's a guy on a walkie-talkie. No, you missed your entry point. Get out of here. It would be really funny if someone interviewed them at the end because this was such a great performance, and they go, "Oh, no, we're like totally in favor of ICE. We're reenacting this because we loved it so much."
Yeah, we're actually pro ICE.
Yeah, we're trying to show.
We want to
Donald
celebrate the artistry of extra constitutional murder.
Yes.
Performed at the highest level.
They're true libs. They like the egalitarianism that ICE finally killed 2 white people.
Oh yeah, I mean that's
Right.
fair.
They're celebrating it.
Yeah, like what if the ICE agent who did it was like from Guatemala?
Boom.
Then
Well, they
where do you-
were,
where
were-
do we-
didn't, wasn't that discussed? The 2 ICE agents were Latino who killed
Oh, really?
Alex Price. Yeah.
So
Remember?
then-
Oh, no, this was in the
We're even
Discord. I
then.
was saying how like I was kind of attracted to one of them, unfortunately. One of the ICE agents. But
Well,
it happens.
Probably got his number. Whoa. Hello.
Lassie cameo, very nice.
He was. He heard you were attracted to an ICE agent. He couldn't believe it.
I got to see this guy for myself. Rob, do you have any shirtless photos of him? Do you have any fantasies about like a 3-way with that ICE agent and Luigi Mangione?
Oh no.
I didn't get
They'd
that
never
far.
get
It's just like,
along.
oh, this guy's cute. That's it.
I don't think Luigi would stand for that.
Yeah. In his current situation, you probably take whatever wormhole is available.
Ice
Assuming-
does not have a wormhole. Cold as ice.
Have you ever fucked a cold butthole, Rob? Have you ever noticed a weird temperature in a butthole, or is it always about the same?
I can't say I have. No, I can't. No.
I can't.
Did you
Be. It's like
put an ice cube in there, numb it?
No, I wouldn't want to do that.
I had a blowjob with the ice in the mouth before.
On purpose, or like
not
somebody
pussy.
was just
No, on
having
purpose, like
slushy and you crammed your dick in there?
No, it was like, let me do this for you type of thing.
And was it
It
anything?
was unpleasant, but the person was so like into it. I didn't put her off of it. I didn't want to ruin the moment, but I did not.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy it. It was a blowjob. It's going to be enjoyable to some degree, but
Seems like a choking risk for the giver.
it wasn't like a gigantic. It was like a little piece of a sliver of ice.
Okay.
I don't think
I
there
did,
was any.
what's it called? Whipped cream once in him. I don't like it. Too sticky.
I think whipped cream during sex is the thing that you think is sexy when you're 10, or that you want to do
Yeah.
when
you
you
see it in
become
shows or
sexually
movies or whatever, but it's really
just annoying and
food
sticky.
and sex. It's 2 separate things.
Now sour cream, that's something.
I had
works,
With
yeah.
some chives. Mm.
I think I told this on the air before, but I had a friend that was sexually active before me, and he was talking about he fucking, I don't know, licked some girl's nipples with whipped cream on it. And then he goes, and then I just was like kind of staring blankly at him, and he goes, "Oh, you're not up to that yet." You know, he's a real condescending asshole about it. I'll always
He
remember
was
that.
jester maxing you.
He could be a real dick like that. I remember feeling very upset by that. Like, that's just mean.
And where's he now?
I honestly don't know. He moved to
Dead.
California.
Jail, probably.
Killed by ice.
Must be white then.
Whew.
Let's talk about our Spotify picks. Each week we each pick a song. Put it on the playlist, RIPL Livecast. Look for it on Spotify. It's free. We have hours of music. Millions of hours of music. Billions, in fact. I'm loading my Spotify. That's why I'm delaying. But we each pick a song. We throw it on the playlist. There's almost 1,000 songs. We're approaching 1,000 songs. My pick this week is a song by David Bowie called Little Wonder. I saw 9 Inch Nails last week. It was phenomenal. So good. If they're coming to your town on this tour, go see them. They're great. It's
Well,
really,
it's probably
really good.
sold out by now, so you have
There's
to spend
secondary market
north
tickets.
of
You can
$500
find
bucks.
No, probably like $200 for a ticket. In smaller towns, probably a little less. But
They ain't playing smaller towns.
well, like secondary towns. But anyway, he does a cover of "I'm Afraid of Americans" every night.
Well, is that a cover?
collaboration
Wasn't
did
he on the original version with Bowie?
No, he was on. He did a remix of it. I believe,
Oh,
the original
okay.
version. And so I was like, oh, I never listened to this album that I'm Afraid of Americans is on, and it's a pretty interesting album. It's called Earthling. It's David Bowie doing like drum and bass and electronica, and it's what I would call an experimental record. Like some of the stuff is interesting, some of it doesn't quite work. But it's unique and it's a fun listen. And this is so the song I picked is Little Wonder. It's the title track, and
it's
it
not the
almost
title
has.
track, 'cause then it
I'm
would
sorry,
be
not the
called
title. It's the
Earthling.
opening track. I meant, not the title track. It's the opening track, and it almost has like all these like David Bowie like vocal cliches. Like there's a part in this song that reminds me of his bit in the show Extras that he did with Ricky Gervais, like little fat man. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But and the song is called Little Wonder, so it's like same cadence. Little Wonder, little fat man, which makes me wonder if he took the melody from this for Little Fat Man, because that obviously came out 10 years later.
Probably.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to give
and-
him fucking new material.
Right. He's not going to
Save
come up
that
with
for
this.
an album.
So just because that tickled me, I picked this as my song. And it's a fun song, too, and there's good drum and bass on it. It's interesting. It's unique. David Bowie doesn't fuck around. He doesn't do bad shit.
It's true.
So that's my pick. Sid, what about you?
Well, speaking of David Bowie, actually, on my trip to Amsterdam, we went to a concert at a venue called Q Factory. And it was this performer that my wife likes. His name is Lucio Corsi. He's Italian. He sings in Italian. And she discovered him because he was the Italian entry into the 2025 Eurovision Song Contest. And she really liked his song. It was one of her favorites. And I'm not the hugest fan. I just was like looking at concert calendars for while we were in Amsterdam, and that was the only familiar name that popped up, and I knew my wife liked him. So I was like, hey, we could go to a concert in Amsterdam. But anyways, his entire vibe and aesthetic is basically ripping off like Ziggy Stardust era Bowie and T-Rex. He even covers T-Rex in his set. So it's funny that you picked Bowie and I picked someone who is like the Italian David Bowie ripoff. But anyways, the show was fine. It was all in Italian. It was good. It all sounded like Bowie and T-Rex. And I picked his song that he entered in the Eurovision Song Contest. It's called Volevo essere un duro, which means, roughly translated, I wanted to be tough. It's not bad. It's not bad if you just go in expecting Bowie, T-Rex tribute. So yeah, that's my
Cool.
pick by Lucio Corsi. Darren, what's your pick?
My song is by Mos Def, as he was known at the time this song came out. Now his name is Yassine Bey. And it's called Mathematics, and I'm a big fan of his. And I wanted to have some old school hip hop this week because I've been kind of immersing myself in that. I basically listened to my old school hip hop playlist while I was puking my guts out, and in between my puking, and it was really soothing me and made me feel very good. So it was like my little respite. But Mos Def is a Brooklynite, as you know. He's probably around my age, right?
Let's see.
I feel like he's probably the same year or.
I want to hear. He's 52.
Oh, okay.
December 11th, 1973.
Oh, that's like less than a month apart from me.
There you go.
Yeah.
I want to hear a remix of this song with just barfing sound effects.
I don't know that I specifically had this song on while barfing. Big fan. Great actor too.
He was in that. What was that? Be Kind, Rewind.
Yeah, he was in.
Was that him and Jack Black in that?
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
He's a man for all seasons. A Renaissance man.
He told Bill Maher to go fuck himself on that stupid show once.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, he was
in a more polite way, I guess.
I would say, and it's been a couple of years since I've seen the clip, but he was like, he was, those instances on Bill Maher's show where all the panelists gang up on one person and the audience kind of shits on them. He was that guy, but he did such an eloquent rebuttal that he won the audience over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the topic was?
I don't. It's I don't want to embarrass myself and get it wrong, but I just remember being like, "Yeah, fuck you, Bill Maher."
Nice.
I would always see him in the village walking around. Anytime I go to the Apple store or something like that. I think he must have had an apartment there.
Sounds reasonable.
Because of like all the local celebrities, I would see him the most. It looks like it was Christopher Hitchens was also on the panel.
Wow.
Oh, I just Googled it myself. It was about, now I totally remember it. It was about 9/11 and Bin Laden and like U.S. foreign policy contributing to 9/11. And Bill Maher was like, no, they're just crazy Muslims, as he always does. And Mos Def pushed back on it.
Nice.
Good.
And folks, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, the show, it can't be over. I need more show.
You want a Livecast, Max?
Yeah. If you want a Livecast, Max, you can do so on our Patreon. Patreon.com/RFK Livecast. $4 a month. You get access. No one takes you nuts. Like the ShamWow guy for a second. $4 a month. You get no one take you nuts. With the ShamWow guy.
And if you pay $8 a month, we will take your nuts.
That's the third week in a row you mentioned the ShamWow guy, so he goes in the banner now.
Oh no! I guess he does.
That's like an endorsement. We can't do that.
$4 a month, you get access to all of our bonus episodes. It's like 5-6 years of bonus episodes. We started right before the pandemic. Yeah, so it's like 6 years now of bonus epis, watch-alongs, too hot for the main show. Like last week, we didn't have a live show, so we posted one of our too hot for the main show episodes. One that was slightly less hot than typical, hot enough to clear the censors, so to speak, to give you kind of an idea of the type of bonus content you can get on the Patreon. And our bonus episode this month is a listen-along to the new Megadeth album called Megadeth, including their cover of Ride the Lightning, which was
mid. It's one of the best things on there, I feel like, and that's just a low bar. But.
Yeah. And then, of course, Hey God.
Oh, that's the best song.
So yeah, patreon.com/RIPLifecast. $8 a month, you get a shout out at the end of the show, which is, oh, what's that right now? How are we doing it?
You're going to tell us what each of these people is maxing.
Okay, Benjamin. I don't know. Help me out.
Already? You're out of it already?
What is he maxing? Yeah, I'm out.
He's taking a page from Darren 20 years ago, and he's croc maxing.
Total Sigma.
Dan R is initializing last name maxing. Yeah. Massachusetts.
He's French maxing.
French maxing. Okay, I like that. Lando Danks. He's weed maxing. LaCroix. Seltzer maxing. Carbonation maxing. Mr. Schmertzler. Math maxing. Slinkies.
Stair maxing.
Stair maxing. All right. Yeshiva Rabba. Orthodox maxing. Jander. Discord maxing. And Randy Bled. Lamb maxing? I don't know.
No, he's pushing people off stage maxing.
Elliptical in the sauna maxing.
I hope Randy Bly isn't in Never Nude.
Oh.
Why?
Only one way to find out, Rob.
It's fair. Folks, that's our show. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week. Until then, We love you. We kiss you. Bye-bye.